Hello boys and girls, Ultimate here. Welcome to a very late June monthly update. I'll get straight to what I want to talk about. Well, for those of you that don't already know, Crystal's back. I wanted to bring it back just because I felt like doing Crystal again. But that's probably thanks to, well, I already said it all. I already said all the reasons there, so I don't need to repeat myself if you haven't watched it. But that brings another issue that I'd like to present. Well, let's get to the other things first. Did I get any new games? Yes and no. I did get a game, but I can't even play it. I got Fire Emblem Awakening for the 3DS. That's my first 3DS game, but I can't play it, so I just left it in the bag that it came in, that I ordered it in, and just didn't. I'm not gonna bother with it. I'm not gonna bother with it at all until I get a 3DS, which I don't think it's gonna be possible now. Considering some circumstances, if you saw it on Twitter on like last Saturday, you know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, no. I'll mention it if I actually get to do what I'm thinking about doing. But I just need people. Lots of people can devote some time to help me out, and so in a certain situation. But I'll get to that if I actually do it. It all depends. But that's the only game I really got that's of noting, I suppose. Something I want to bring up is okay, this is just me, and this might sound like attention whorish, but I just want to know. Something's been weird. Ever since YouTube made it mandatory for us to have that new YouTube 1 channel background style, it's so uncreative, and it's like YouTube's trying so hard to be like Facebook or a social network thing. Facebook had this simple thing, but it was not that bad. This one's just like, we're so used to that creativeness. Like, Facebook started out with nothing, so that's why it worked with it. Meanwhile, YouTube had such a very expansive potential for all of its backgrounds. But this one's just like, nope, we're taking it all away. Just give you a banner. We all wanted banners, so we got them, but at the expense of the page. So what do YouTube partners get? Do they get a background now? Because that would make sense, and I would fucking shrug it off and deal with it. But nope, I don't think that happens either. I don't think it ever will. But that's not the point. The point is, ever since the update, views have been scarce for me. And not just for me, but for other people. So that brings me to the thought, if anybody's watching this, I want you to make a note of this for me. If you intend to watch my videos, like make a habit of it, which I'm certain some of you might if you actually watch me, but if it's hard to see when I upload a video, but I can recommend, this is the only real thing. It's not a solution, but it's a way to get around the problem. If you can't see my videos that you're trying to see when I upload, which considering how rare it is, yeah, I can understand. What I can recommend is go to the subscription button and it'll have options. Now, what you could do is just click on email me whenever it's like click email me when he or she uploads. So whenever I upload a video, say I upload Pokemon Crystal, you're watching that, and you'll get an email on your mail email page or whatever or email, yeah, whatever. You'll get an email, and it'll say what video I uploaded that day. So you can feel free to do that. That's all I can really recommend for those who are having this issue. Because the way YouTube now works is that who you'll see on your front page is who you watch the most to the least. Actually, it's just who you watch the most. If you watch somebody the least, it won't even show them. You have to go to their page out of your own accord, because that's totally lazy. Yes, it is, actually. You have to go to their page and find out otherwise. So, like in my case, I watch Tales of Creed, Nintendo Capri Sun, Masay and Ella. They're the ones I watch frequently. So if I go to my page, my front page or my main page, I will go and see them on the dash. I'll see them no problem. So they're fine. But what about the other ones that I might watch on occasion, like Rocky Mario or what else? Or like Nicola Nintendo, who I'm watching daily now because of her Animal Crossing videos. So it's like, how do I get them to appear? Well, thing I can only suggest is have it say they upload. So that's what I have to do now. So it sucks, but that's the only way to go around. So you have to go check your email. If you do, I'm pretty sure a lot of us have a habit of checking our email, be it once a week, or especially those that do it once a day. This is a really good thing I can recommend, that I can recommend for you all. aside from that, there is another thing I would like to talk about with Crystal. It's summertime now, pretty much. So, you know how people do 18 or 8-bit, 16-bit summer things, or a classic Sega summer? Well, I do have something in mind for that, which I'm guessing this is just since I'm doing it, I may as well call Pokemon Crystal my 8-bit LP. I'm not gonna do a 16-bit or a Sega one, but yeah, I may as well do that. As for Coliseum, I just wanted to get those first 3 Crystal videos out. I may as well put the other one, because Crystal is so much easier to record and render than Coliseum. But I will upload Coliseum because, yeah, it's been a long time, it needs it, and I need to freaking record. I want to get the other recorded videos out, like, I want to get all my Coliseum videos cleaned out and uploaded before I record again, because the first thing I gotta record is the pyrite building, and that's a pain in the ass to do. So I have to do that. And then I can do commentary again, but that whole thing I'm going around it, I might either make that one whole video, or I might just put music in the background and just really speed it up. And obviously, it's going to be sped up no matter what, but I'm going to have to make it really hyper speed if I want to fit that and do a battle with commentary, because the way it's looking like for that video in particular, because there's a shit ton of battles, but I don't want it to be just one video. And I don't want to skip it all, because they're all technically mandatory battles. So I can't really skip them. So what I'll just do is speed it up. I can either just upload it all as one video. Of course, it's going to be sped up with music. If you all want to really watch that, feel free to. But I don't think that's going to be enough. What you could do, I'm just going to really make it as fast as it could logically seem and not be hyper speed. Like, we're not going into hyperspace. But just really make it fast, and then I'll have a little section where I'm actually talking and doing another battle. And if I'm like catching shadow Pokemon, because the first battles I have to do, they're back-to-back battles, and they both have shadow Pokemon. So I'm gonna catch those 2, and there you go. That's about 10 minutes right there. So I might have to make that video, or I'm gonna have to probably cram all that into 15 minutes of sped up video with video game OST or whatever the hell I use to replace the music, because I don't think anybody wants to hear fast forwarded music. So there's that, and that's probably all I have to do. What else? Is there anything else I need to talk about? I need to try and get a job, though. There is that. So if I could try to get a job this time, I don't know. We'll see. I can only hope I can. But if I get a job, it might make it harder for me to upload. But I'm going to put it to my advantage. What I'll be doing is, if I have like 4-hour shifts or something, I'll render like Pokemon Crystal videos. And while overnight, I can just render like Pokemon Coliseum, because those take a lot. Those are a lot harder to render, because it's just Vegas is a bitch to open up and stay up. I have to like close everything that I can and then just open it up, because I don't know why, but it likes to take a lot on my computer. But oh well, what can I do? Anyway, I think that's all I really wanted to talk about here. It's nothing too much. I just wanted to be short, sweet, to the point. But oh well. Oh yeah, my mom did tell me she's gonna help me get a TV. So then there's the issue of, okay, you know how I promised I wanted to bring back, I was gonna bring back Thousand Year Door the moment I finished, like, I got a TV. Well, now that I chose to do Crystal to kind of make up for Thousand Year Door, like, I might get it next week, because I'm thinking of, because I know my mom, she's like, oh, I'll bring it to you, Josh, and then it's like a week later, nothing has happened. She barely might call me if I'm lucky, and then just talk about it again, and the cycle repeats itself. So what I'm just going to have to do is go stay at her house for the night, because she always wants me to stay at her house, even though I hate it. I hate living with her. So I might just spend the night there, and then when I come back to my grandma's house, I'm going to take the TV with me. So, like, fuck it. I'll take the TV, because she bought some TVs, and she just has an extra one, so I'm just going to take it. Like, fuck it. I'm not getting like a 36-inch. I want like a 26, like 24. Nothing too big. It's kind of the same size as the one I have. So I'll be able to do that. I don't know how I'll be able. I wonder if my games will be stretched to widescreen. I don't think they do that. I know if you get a Wii U, any game you buy, like pretty much all of them, will be stretched. I don't know about the Wii games themselves, but I know for like Virtual Console, I remember Sonic Blue Sky said this on Creed's dual Let's Play, or his blind Let's Play of. Well, I'll just explain that really quick. Creed is doing a triple play of Pokemon Liquid Crystal, but he's also doing a blind run of Pokemon. He's doing a blind run of Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, but he has Sonic Blue Sky, who's playing the game along with him. But Sky is doing the game 100%, but he's also helping Creed if he gets stuck, because oh my god, Ocarina of Time, for a 3D game, you really will need help for that one. That one can be confusing and just ugh. Yeah, it's really bad. You're like, oh god, I can't wait for Creed to get to the water temple. That's gonna be bad, but okay, that's out of the way. Yeah, he made a comment that because I think Sky's playing he's playing the game on the Wii U. So with that, he commented that it got stretched to like I think it got stretched to widescreen dimensions. I think it got stretched to 720 by 480. I think. I don't remember, but I think that's widescreen settings, something around there. But so I'm thinking for those games they're going to be stretched. So who wants to play original Super Mario Brothers HD with widescreen settings? That'd be interesting. You know how much more you can see if it got stretched? You can see a little bit more, which is nice. But well, on the bright side, like if you see a Hammer Bro, when they appear on the screen, that's when they start throwing it. So it might be better to have shorter range. Possibly, it's arguable and depends on the situation. But I hate Hammer Bros. Fuck them. Oh, they just. I mean, the ones in like the newer games, they only like throw one hammer at a time. But in the original, it's like they throw 5 at once. It's like or like 3. Like you know how you see some shows where they have like knives or something clenched in between their fingers. You can clench like 3 at a time technically. It's like they had 3 hammers in their hand. They just chucked it somehow. If you throw like 3 like that, it's gonna be really hard to get accurate shots. But then again, in that kind of game, do you really need to be accurate? It's a matter of the player and the time of trying to get by. But what can you do? So what was I talking? Oh yeah. That's about the widescreen. Like, would my Wii game, like, can I make my Wii get stretched to widescreen? I think I can. It won't be like 720p. But oh no, Sky said that the game was 720p somehow. But anyway, so like, I'm not saying my games will be in 720 because the Wii can only go up to 480p, whereas the Wii U can go up to 1080p. But would my games be possible to be stretched out into widescreen? That's the thing I'm wondering. Some games can. I know Brawl can be stretched to widescreen if you wanted to, but it has both settings just in case. But yeah, I'm just wondering about that. But anyway, I think that's really all I want to make a note of that's important to present to you all. Anyway, that's going to be it. If you have any questions you want to ask me, feel free to put in the comments below. Again, if you want to watch me still, and you want to make it easier on yourself and not have to struggle looking through your My Subscriptions the hard way, what I can only recommend is that you click on the subscription button and edit your subscription to the point where it'll email you per upload. So be sure to do that. Anyway, anything else I want to make a note of? Yeah, I think that's really about it. Anyway, so that's going to be it for June's monthly update. I'll see you in about a week or two for the July one. Anyway, till next time, stay gold.